Hey guys, so I'm at the Naday shelter in Virginia. It is October 2nd, and I'm about 400 miles from Hot Springs, so I'm closing in on the end of my trip. And just want to make a quick video update on kind of how the trail's going and all that stuff. Partially for you guys, a lot of it for me. So I'm headed down to Parisburg. I left Daleville with what I thought hopefully would be enough food to get me all the way to Parisburg, which is a lot longer section than I remember it being. It's like 94 miles. I don't think I'm quite going to have enough food, but there's some resupply options on the way, so that'll be nice. The heat has been a major factor, kind of surprising to me. Honestly, that's why I am shirtless right now and showing my manly figure. My shirt has been soaked for like 3 days straight with sweat, and every time I've been taking a break lately, I've just been taking my shirt off, which has been amazing. I don't like to hike without a shirt on anymore. In 2016, I did an entire third, if not half, the trail without a shirt on, and what I found is the pack straps get so caked with sweat crystals that you end up with a really bad pack rash. You can see I'm already starting to get a little bit of one going on. So I find that keeping a shirt on and then washing that shirt helps to kind of take care of some pack rash issues. The other nice thing about hiking with a button-down shirt is you can open it up completely and have a lot of ventilation that way. So that's been a game changer this year. I've never hiked in a button-down before. I use a short sleeve button-down, just a $10 one that I bought at Walmart, and it's not a single seam has ripped. It's been amazing. It's just a polypropylene, wicking type fabric. It's been great. So anyway, so the heat's a factor. It was 90 yesterday. It's 93 today, and it's kind of been, you'll get up on a ridge line for like a quarter of the day, and then you're going down the valley. And it's weird because of the water situation right now. It's kind of difficult to navigate. It's just annoying. It's not dangerous by any means, but there's not a lot of water. There's no high like altitude mountain springs like there would normally be. Normally you'd be hitting water even up on the ridge lines on the AT or on the way up to the ridge line. Now there's only water in the valleys really. So it's pretty much you get down, take a break, camel up, and then I'm hauling out about 2 liters of water at a time going up and over the hills. And normally on the AT, unless it's a particularly dry section and known to be a dry section, I only haul like a liter at a time. Heat's been a factor. Solitude's been a bit of a factor. It's actually been kind of nice just to like roll into a shelter and not have anybody there, because I like to night hike a lot, so sometimes I don't come into camp till 9 o'clock at night. In that way, it's been nice rolling in and not having anybody to disturb and just being able to set up in a shelter instead of having to put my bivvy up. But at the same time, I summited Katahdin with more thru hikers than I have seen in the last 300 miles. So it's been crazy. I've seen like 15 thru hikers this entire time. A lot of them were headed northbound, so it was like a quick, hey, how you doing? A lot of people just they're doing their flip-flop north to Harper's Ferry, which honestly, after this heat, I'm thinking that that's a logical way to do it, to go down to Georgia and then walk up to Harper's Ferry instead of walking south into the heat. But hopefully fall will start to hit soon. I've noticed in the last few years, it seems like the seasons are just kind of rotating, where like winter's lasting longer, but it's taking longer to get into winter. It's like the calendar's rotated a little bit. So yeah, so there's that. And then the third issue that I've been dealing with has been just related to food. So I've got some couscous action going on. I've got some cheese in there, trying to up the calories. I'm going to get some olive oil at the next stop because I haven't had olive oil in my food in a while. And I started to realize I'm just not eating enough food. When I got into Daleville, I got on a scale and realized that I had lost 6 or 7 pounds since Harper's Ferry, which is a lot. I'm down to like 140. When I start to get into like the 135 range, my body fat's at 5% at that point, and that's way low. You need to have higher body fat than that just to be able to constantly to keep your energy levels up. That's what happens. Your body fat gets to a certain percentage point where you're just not recovering anymore. You just can't. You're literally burning off spoons of peanut butter at that point. And I've seen a lot of guys that have had to quit the trail because they've lost too much weight. So I've been trying to be conscious of that. In 2016, I came out to the trail 40 pounds overweight, so it wasn't an issue. I lost 27 pounds. It was great. This time, I came out at a pretty healthy weight, so I'm going to watch calories a lot more. I ate, in the 24 hours I was in Daleville, I probably consumed 12,000 calories. I don't think that's a stretch at all, and so that's something I just got to keep in mind, keeping the calorie load up. So those are the three factors. Heat, not a lot of people, not getting a lot of calories. It's been really hard to self-motivate, and that's how I started to realize that my calorie count was down, because that happened to me in the 100-mile wilderness where I wasn't packing out enough food, and it led to like a lot of just midday naps and a lot of me feeling very lethargic. For a while there, I thought I had Lyme disease, to be quite honest with you guys, because I wasn't getting achy at all. I just had no energy, and I realized that's what it was. Lack of fat, big thing. Because thru hikers basically always go into a ketogenic diet because metabolism gets so fast that you burn off any carbs you bring in. You have to have a lot of fat in your diet, and yeah, so that's kind of been the factor. That heat, trying to keep enough salt in my body, all these things. So the good thing is, my friend Jelly is coming out. She has a job interview in North Carolina, and she says she's going to stop by potentially tomorrow night or the night after and come hang out with me in the woods. So I'm trying to get up to a particular road crossing and meet her. That'd be really cool. That'd be a huge morale boost because I need it. And she's been a wonderful friend of just kind of listening to me complain about the trail. She's also a thru hiker. She gets it. She understands. Because there's no other thru hikers to kind of share war stories with right now. So just kind of doing my thing, learning what a lot of intense solitude is like, and talking to my phone a lot, talking to myself a lot, and just kind of, it's actually been kind of nice being alone so much, because I've been working through a lot of like past relationship things, and just been talking out loud a lot through a lot of just different things that I've dealt with in the last year. And I think that's a good thing. That's kind of what I was hoping would happen with the solitude portion, because I knew this is going to be a quiet stretch. But yeah, I'm at the 1,800 mile mark. All the guys that I had to like avoid up in Maine because they were all like perpetually hangry and just really negative, I'm starting to realize that I'm doing that now, where I'm perpetually negative and hangry, and I'm having to really do a lot of mental effort to keep myself positive and to keep myself just to get out of bed in the morning at this point. And I think a lot of that's the heat and the calories. So anyways, guys, that's what's going on with me. Not to be like a Debbie Downer, but just to give you guys an honest review of where I'm at this point. 400 miles to go. Hot Springs is it for me for the year. 2,192 miles will be done in a year. And I have completed the entire Appalachian Trail at this point, which is really nice. I'm up to, I think, 3,500 trail miles at this point. Thank you guys as always for watching, and more videos to come.